رياكشن تحليل ورأيي بالسيزون القادم بلعبة TFT. عم نحضره سوا بس المباشر.
I'm Mort, the gameplay director on TFT.
دايركتور تبع TFT. اهلا وسهلا فيك.
Providing a few spoilers on traits and units to come.
هات
As well
لنشوف.
as an update on TFT's mechanics. After that,
خير.
I'll pass it to Mariah to share some of the new personalization content and discuss the future of events before we take a look at our roadmap for TFT in 2023.
حلو. بدهم يحكوا على TFT كمان الخطة تبعهم تبع 2023 فهذا الشيء حلو. طبعا نحن على twitch.tv/1 بس المباشر مع الشباب. ويا ريت اذا بتحب TFT ما تنسى هلا فورا تشترك بالقناه، تعمل سبسكرايب وتعمل لايك للمقطع، واذا بتحب البثوث مباشره الحقنا على تويتش. هات لنشوف. مونسترز اتاك. يا ريت يرجعوا شيء اسمه جريندايزر، يا ريت يرجعوا شيء اسمه الالتحام بين القوات، الشيء اسمه رجل آلي، شيء اسمه وحش. هذا الشيء نتمنى يرجعوه. كانت من احلى سيزونات TFT هي السيزونات.
Absurdity ensues as an unlikely group of heroes band together against titanic awakened threats.
هات لنشوف.
Welcome to Spatulopolis, a city brimming
شكله في
with
وحوش
heroes,
كثير.
threats, and the resulting wreckage, mined debris.
اكيد في شوغس، ما اكيد يعني ما بيصير اللعبه ما بتحلو بدون شوغس. طبعا بالمناسبه بهذا الوقت يا ريت تكتبوا تعليقات السيزون الحالي ايش رايكم فيه، قديش بتعطوه من 10، وتوقعاتكم للسيزون القادم انتم كمان، بس توقعاتكم خلوها لبعد المقطع.
Coming patch 1223, our next set brings a new set of traits more heroic than anything the Convergence
هات
has
لنشوف.
seen. It'll also herald the return of familiar favorites like Mech and Star
Mech.
Guardian, but
ثواني.
it'll also herald.
هل هذا يعني انه هذا هو جريندايزر؟ هل هذا هو جريندايزر؟ هل هو هذا فيز مع رامبل مع آني رجعوه؟ يعني قارن الكبير ولا شو؟ ما بعرف.
The return of familiar favorites like Mech and Star Guardian, but with big twists from their galaxy's counterparts.
هات
But
لنشوف.
before we get into traits, let's briefly discuss our new set's mechanics, and more specifically, augments.
الاوجمنت مرة تانية. اوجمنت اللي خربت الدنيا.
First off, the big one. Augments are now an evergreen mechanic to TFT.
شو
For
يعني؟
those who aren't botanists, this means that augments will stick around set after set, in addition to new mechanics that come and go with each set.
يعني باختصار الاوجمنت خلص ما عاد تنشال من اللعبه، ما عاد بتروح وبترجع وتتغير، حتصير الاوجمنت مدى الحياه موجوده.
When we introduced augments and gizmos and gadgets, we had no expectations that they would stay around for Dragonlands and beyond, but after extensive polling and internal testing of Dragonlands with and without augments, it became clear that augments were not just something we wanted to continue tinkering with. They were something that the overwhelming majority of our players wanted to keep.
اللعيبه على اساس كلياتهم بدهم اوجمنت، فالاوجمنت حتضل موجوده على طول، بس حتضل تتعدل بس ما عاد تنشال خلص.
Augments provide moments of high-stakes decision-making that allow you to come up with more strategically creative comps and leads to a fresh experience game after game.
هذا
They
رايه.
also unlock endless possibilities from a game design perspective. And we've just
قال برأيهم يعني الاوجمنت عم بيحكوا انه هو خلص بيعطيك اختيارات لا نهائيه للعبه، بتغير دائما بالتشكيله، بس يعني خلص في اوجمنت اوفر باور.
scratched the surface on what
شو
we
ما
can
عملوا
do
لهم؟
with them. Of course, augments will change set to set and a bit in mid-sets to better complement new traits, units, and thematics. But in addition to swapping a portion of our augment roster for our next set, we're also using them in a new way as our set mechanic, one that feels uniquely heroic or villainous.
بدنا نغيروهم. بدنا نشوف. طيب دخلنا
In our next
بالزبده يا
set,
اخي.
we're introducing hero augments,
هيرو اوجمنت
an entirely new roster.
شو
of
يعني؟
augments. Instead of having blanket effects, hero augments buff a specific unit. These augments allow you to make your chosen hero a superhero or supervillain if that's more your style.
يعني الاوجمنت صار فيك تعملها لشخص واحد، لكاركتر واحد بس اللي هو السوبر هيرو تبعك.
We're still superfying these augments at the time I'm recording this, but here are a few early samples that are still a work in progress.
شوية
One of
اكتشافات.
Alistar's hero augments turns
Alistar.
his single target knockup Pulverize into an AoE and gives him a bunch of health. His other hero augment, Beef Up, gives his Pulverize ability max health scaling.
What؟
There will also be hero augments for our villainous threat.
شفتوا القوة التنكية العالية؟
They're also called hero augments because even bad guys deserve a chance at playing the hero. For instance, Supersize grants Zack a ton of health, literally 2,000, and immunity to crowd control, while also giving you a Zack.
الاوجمنت تبع زاك بتعطيك 2000 طاقة لزاك، وحجمه بصير كبير وبصير ما بقى ياكل استنات او سحر سيسيا.
Since both Zack's ability and his passive have max health scaling, this augment makes this threat exactly that. As you can tell, hero augments are quite powerful. They'll take your chosen unit to the moon, so we've added a couple controls to keep these heroes in orbit. Hero augment selections can replace any of the original 3 augment rounds, but they're only offered once per game. And they're offered to all players at the same time, providing different options for you to choose from.
شوف شغلة بس، شوغاس gain an additional 90 magic resist. The highest magic resist شوغاس share 30% of the starting magic resist in our ally. What؟ هي مثلا تقواية لشوغاس.
To all players at the same
magic
time,
resist
providing different options for you to choose from. At TFT, we truly believe that anyone can be the hero, which is why every unit will have 2 hero augments specific to them.
كل يونت له 2 hero
All these different
augment.
options for souping up your heroes and threats allow for plenty of different super teams to save the day or smash it to smithereens. With hero augments creating so many possibilities.
يعني هذا الحكي يعني حيصير اللاعب دائما حيعمل هاي رول سريع بأول اللعبة أو بوقت معين من اللعبة ليخلي كرت معين يصير ذهبي، وهو هذا الكرت يلي بده يجيب له الأوجمنت. يعني فعليا حيصير في كتير رولينج إذا طلع لك آيتم الهيرو تبعك.
To see what players come up with. Now,
توقع.
let's talk gameplay.
فرجيهم الجيم
Before
بلاي.
we get into specifics about units, there are 2 things that you should know. First, there won't be any units that take up 2 slots in your army. Our next set is about building your team of heroes.
ما عاد في يونيتات بتاخد مكانين، اليونيتات كلها كل يونت مكان واحد فقط.
And last I checked, you can spell team
يعني جيش كبير.
without dragon or colossus. Second, Rammus will, of course, continue to be excluded from TFT.
ما في راموس.
TFT is simply a better game without a spiky armadillo.
ما بيحب راموس شكله عم بيمزح.
Was that the wrong line?
Rammus is in the set.
Who allowed? I never said Rammus could be in Okay, so apparently Rammus is making his TFT debut as a threat to my sanity, but also as one of the powerful units in the all-new threat trait.
راموس؟
Turns out our next set isn't all Star Guardians and
في راموس.
The threat trait is our
أول
first
مرة.
trait that's
تانك.
not really a trait. Threats do not benefit from fielding other threats, and they have no other traits. To compensate, these units are more powerful than other units. You can still field any number of them, which makes them like a good rain boot, splashable and flexible. Next up, we've got the Spatulopolis fan favorite Anima Squad. The first time an Anima Squad unit gets a takedown during combat, they pause to strike a pose for their fans, gaining a stack of fame. Each point of fame gives Anima Squaddies ability power and attack damage that increases at each trait breakpoint.
ما عم بحكي عن الميزات شو اسمه، بس انا عم بتطلع على الطرف. انتوا شفتوا لي طرف الخريطة اليساري واليميني شلون في حيوانات قاعدة على الكراسي 3 ب3. هلا بالنسبة للميزات اللي عم بحكيها كلها ميزات ممكن تتغير، فما حنتعذب ونشرحها زيادة لأنه ما في شيء مهم. بس اللي فهمته في شيء إنه هذا البطل الخارق ما له تريت معين، يعني التريت الخاص منه فيه، فهو بتنزله لحاله تقريبا. فيجر بيرجع على الساحة.
can be upgraded with a hero augment to give it its stacking mechanic all of its own.
ناسوس إذا بتطور له الأوجمنت تبعه بصير بيعمل ستاكات مثل اللعبة العادية. محبين ناسوس بيروقوا بهالشغلة، بصير بيعملوا له ستاكات. بيقوى بضل بتقوي.
all shapes and sizes and all heroic alignments. Take Underground for example. Sure, they may not be the most heroic heroes, always scheming to pull off a big heist, but they get the job done. It just may not be the job you want it done.
في شيء اسمه الشعب المجاري، خلينا نسميه هيك، خلاص نسميه شعب المجاري.
The underground are a group of rats that are perpetually attempting a
تحت
heist.
الأرض.
With each player combat, you will move towards completing your heist, getting 1 progress for a win and 2 for a loss. Each time you hit 7 progress, you and your crew are offered some heist rewards.
كل ما بتعمل بروجرس بهذا الجيش تبع الاندر جراوند كل ما بتاخد جوائز، كل 7 جائزة.
But it's up to you to take what's offered or to hold out for more powerful rewards.
او بتخبي يا بتاخد جائزة الخفيفة يا بتخبيها لتجيك جائزة مدوبلة. بس هذا الكلام قريب من مبدأ البايرت وهدول
Sure, you
القصص.
can complete your heist before you get
طريقة
carried
تانية.
away to an
طريقة جديدة.
unfortunate fate. I can't wait to see how far you can take your heist with the underground. There are plenty more super squads to uncover, such as the steadfast Ox Force that will fight to the bitter end and then some. This crew is led by Gun Maestro and Sad Boy Aphelios. Custom trait Arsenal allows you to swap between weapons to change his ability.
أفيليوس فيك تغير له الابيليتي تبعه، عنده 3 ابيليتيات فيك تغير فيهم.
Aphelios' ability isn't the only thing you can customize in our next set. We've also got a customizable trait. Admin allows you to configure the cause and effect of your admin program, aka the trait. With admin, you'll be able to pick a cause, and then you'll be able to pair that cause with an effect. For instance, you can combine at the start of combat with trigger a chance to drop gold.
إذا فيك تصنع بالتحديث الجاي تريت، يعني شجرة لحالك بطريقة ما، وتحط له عم يقول لك مثال مثلا أنا أول لعبة فيني أحط إنه أول ما يبلش الفايت الكارت يعمل تشارج، ولما قيته الجندي تشانس إنه يطلع جولد مثلا.
To play admin as an econ trait that gives you a gold each round. There are 7 total causes and 7 total effects to choose from. Each effect is balanced around how easy or difficult the cause is to trigger. Admin is an exciting trait for me, not just because it has
هذا اسمه admin. الادمن هو اللي بيتغير له انت حسب ما بدك.
Opportunity to put on their game designer hats when building their comp. Just be careful. If you play admin too long, you may just find yourself getting mort-dogged by yourself. Self-dogged? But this is a set about heroes. And what more heroic traits to talk about than the returning Star Guardian?
Star Guardian.
Like their galaxy's counterparts, Star Guardians interact with mana. But instead of distributing mana to each other, Star Guardians generate more and more mana as you go up in trait breakpoints. This can lead to some wildly explosive fights as the spells start slinging faster and faster.
مين بيتذكر الستار جارديان؟ وهون عم بيقولوا لك كل ما بتطلع فيهم أكتر كل ما بيرجعوا مانا أكتر بيصيروا.
All right, it's time I pass it to my teammate Mariah over in the Singapore office.
نروح على سنغافورة.
Personalization content.
نشوف شو عم بيحكوا هونيك.
But don't worry, we'll have time to talk more at the end of this dev drop.
Cosmetic spoilers. تعال نشوف الكوزمتيك شو.
I'm Mariah, one of the producers for cosmetics.
تفضل يا مرايا.
I've been with Riot for over 7 years, with more than 2 of those on TFT. Also, I have an adorable but very mean cat called Chocolate.
ليش عم تحكي لنا على القطة تبعها هلا؟
It's been amazing to be part of TFT's growth over the past 7, soon
شو
to be 8
بدها؟
sets. And I'm here to share where we are going with personalization content in our next set and beyond. First up is one of our most ambitious arena yet. Our mythic arena, Everything Goes On, is a love letter to the Star Guardian universe and its
يعني هي الأرض جديدة؟
with Easter eggs dating back to lore from the original
غريبة
Star Guardian
الأرض.
lineup.
بتحس هيك مكشوفة كلها.
All new intro ceremony that will allow your tactician to live out their very own magical schoolgirl fantasy.
مدرسة. ناقصنا نحن ناقصنا مدارس، عم نهرب من المدارس ليجي يحطوا لنا مدرسة بقلب اللعبة. يحكوا لكم شي كلمة يا جماعة.
And one of the coolest part of this new arena, well, it's actually better if you hear it yourself. Having a Star Guardian arena wouldn't be complete without no Star Guardian chiefs. So, we are bringing fan favorite slugs and Ari.
إذا حيصيروا فيك تاخذهم تلعب فيهم، بس مو كجنود.
By now, we know that
كأفاتار.
every chibi variant comes with an exclusive finisher.
هدول اثنين
These
كمان.
chibi finishers will have all of the sparkle and magic you would expect from Star Guardians. It's not always about the combat. Sometimes it's more about the glamorous style.
ستايل، القصة مو بس بالفايت، القصة بالستايل. خلي الستايل اللي يجيب لك رانكات.
Lux will be released first, followed by Ari a couple patches later. With this set, and in the future, you can expect to see a broader range of styles for our cosmetics
أيوة.
option, so that you can express yourself.
إيه
to
ليك
the
شوفي
fullest.
شغلات. هذا قولوا لي مين أحلى واحد لقيتوه. طبعا أكيد اللي بالنص البنجوين هذا بده يلاقي شماهيرية، بس أنا حاسس تاني واحد من على اليمين، أول واحد وتاني واحد على اليمين، يعني أقصى شيء هنيك بالآخر أحلى شيء أو أغرب شيء أو فيهم شيء ما بعرف.
At TFT, we're really good at making cute stuff. I mean, really good. But with our next set, we're introducing little legends that would be offended if you call them cute. Even though they're pretty cute. You've already met Baron,
Oh,
but they're
Baron.
just one little Betty joining the crew.
Baron?
There's Gristle, whose passion is long walks in Freddy's.
What the hell لك هاد شو اسمين؟
And then there's Whisker. They are pure evil, and they're always up to
قطة.
something. That kind of remind me of my cat in that way. All right, that's it for cosmetic spoilers. Let's talk about events.
نحكي عن الإيفنتات.
We've had a few events up to now. Skyglass, Gift of the Golden Lantern, and most recently, Secrets of the
هات
Shells.
لنشوف. إيه
Each event brings additional fun and thematic flair to TFT.
طيب.
But we think we can do even more. In
هاتوا
addition to
نشوف.
creating new arenas, tacticians, and narrative adventures like you've seen in Secrets of the Shallows, our next event, targeted for early 2023, will feature
وقفت كلها بس أنا أتوقع إنه بكل الأحوال يعني that's it. هذا كل شيء للتحديث. بالمقطع الجاي إذا في شيء مهم من كل هالحكي اللي عم تقوله ما بتوقع في أي شغلة. عم تحكي هلا عن جيم مود اللي هو ما دخلوا بالرانك اللي هو ما حنلعبه نحن. بكل الأحوال إذا بدكم تعرفوا المزيد أو بدكم نكمل هذا الكلام، لأنه بلش حس أنا بلا طعمة متأكد إنه هلا أغلبيتكم لو ما أنا وقفت ولو ما صارت لحاله وقف الفيديو كان ترك الفيديو. فحق لكم شكرا على المتابعة، واكتبوا لي شو رأيكم، شو حابين بالمقاطع القادمة. السلام.